The trip is officially planned. Scott and I are biking from Nashville to St. Louis in a couple days. It's going to be about 400 miles, hopefully done in 6 days. And I think we're ready. Here's all the stuff I'm planning to bring. First up, we got a tent. This is going to go on the front handlebars with these Velcro straps over here. This here is the route, which I've planned out turn by turn and judge the road conditions and whatnot. I just don't want to have to worry about this on the trip. We got a bike lock, change of clothes to ride in with an extra socks and underwear, and a change of clothes to camp in. We got some snacks. These energy chews are the best part of the trip. This little mini camera case that I'm going to be using as a wallet. We got a headlamp and a little mini flashlight, some cheap sunglasses, sunblock, pocket knife, and some bike repair stuff. This is a little medicine kit. And we got toothbrush, toothpaste, chapstick, a battery pack, 2 water bottles, and this is the seat bag that's going to go on the back seat of my bike, a frame bag to put some easy access stuff. And then this is my backpack that I'm going to be carrying, and I'm going to put this waterproof bag in it to protect my sleeping bag and sleeping pad. And then we have some spare tubes and a little travel towel. That's everything. 5 hours left on our trip to Nashville. 4 hours?
Yeah, I think we're 5 hours. I lied.
5 hours left,
5 hours left
on our trip to Nashville. We're setting off.
Sayonara, baby. Okay, let's do it.
In classic Nashville by the River fashion, a fish hook that looks like this got caught in my chain and my glove, and happy first leg of the trip.
We got it out. We're okay. Chain's back on. Just faced 3 major hills on Clarksville Pike out of Nashville. A lot of walking our bikes because these hills just don't stop. Oh my God, hi little rabbit.
Oh.
27 miles down, and we got 20 more miles to Clarksville.
Hey guys.
Question for the audience, is this a rock or a burnt scone?
They didn't give me a fork, so I'm doing it bear style.
We just learned that our campsite tonight is closed. So luckily we found one that's about 7 or 8 miles further down the road. So we have another 15 miles today, but luckily it's on our route, so we get to cut that out of tomorrow. Just got to Barber Farms, which was a pivot from our original campsite, which is closed. Big shout out to Craig. Thank you. This is amazing.
We also did so much close shoulder riding on highways with like tons of elevation change. So we were really riding uphill pretty much the whole day.
Yeah.
But now to end the day,
We have goats.
goats!
We have goats.
I want hair like you.
We got woken up by a rooster this morning.
That's never happened to anyone in real life. That's
Never.
a cartoon.
Yeah, that's not real. Feeling good though.
Yeah.
Feeling a little tired. The butt is really sore.
Yeah.
We only have like 18 miles to breakfast.
Hell yeah, brother.
My horse, talking about my horse. So this road has quite the shoulder. This is Dover Road. We give it a 3.75 out of 5 as a road.
We reserved the 4 to 5 range for some much spicier trails, bridges,
Yeah, it has to not be a highway to be higher than a 3.75.
So
but
good job, Dover.
great job, Dover Road. This is our new friend, Kat.
Hi! You guys have an awesome trip. Thanks for stopping by Cafe Dover, and we hope to see you guys again.
Oh yeah, we got our first rain.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thanks, Lisa from REI for the rain jackets. Picking up dinner at a Piggly Wiggly because we're gonna be on the Land Between the Lakes trail for the next 45 miles until we get to camp. And there's no food there. It's still raining pretty bad, so hopefully all the trash bags that we've been using are protecting our warm camp stuff from the rain. Little thing, but if you do have to use a backpack, get one with a chest strap. It's really saving my shoulders.
Have you seen my furnace?
We found a bison.
So we're walking up like our 200th hill of the last 2 days, and we've realized what most people already know, which is not all miles are equal. The uphill of these make it a much more challenging set of 60 to 70 mile days in the last trip.
We made it to Kentucky!
Woo!
Woo!
We're in the home stretch of day 2, baby.
Home stretch,
Stretch,
baby! I'm hoping that our friend at the visitor center, LaFawn, was right about the next 17 miles being a little bit flatter than the rest of today. I love LaFawn. With him it feels so right. Oh, I love LaFawn. I wanna hold him tight.
I love the fun. He makes me feel away. Oh, I love the fun. And I'm so sorry to say goodbye.
We just passed Sugar Bay Campground where we were gonna stay today. We said, hell no, we're going on to Hillman Ferry, and feel so good after the day has been rough to us to just be like, no, screw it, we're gonna keep going. We're in Tornado Town. Wow. 2 miles to camp. We're feeling it. Right when we were confused and stopped to look at the map, thinking that we had passed our campsite, who pulls up but LaFawn
Sure, hello, how you doing?
I love the
to
fun.
tell us that we are just around the corner. Thank you, LaFawn, our guardian angel.
We only met him because we bought some M&Ms at a gift shop and told them what we were doing. And you gotta talk to all the people and really make some friends because they might really save your life at the end of the day.
We did about 45 out of 50 miles of the Land Between the Lakes Woodland Trace today. Oh my God, it's hilly, even more so than yesterday. I would recommend training for something like this. I figure I'd show you one of the less glorious moments of the trip where it's lightly raining outside, so we're just getting dressed in the tent and packing up as much as we can before we go outside.
Can you say 6 a.m., baby?
Heading out of camp a little late, around 7:30. We're definitely feeling the dull soreness in our legs from doing dozens and dozens of giant hills yesterday. We're finally out of the Land Between the Lakes. I give the Woodlands Trace a 2.8. It was great to not worry about cars. It was nice and wide and well paved, but man, those hills were brutal. So many rural election positions sound completely made up. I just saw a front yard that has election signs for magistrate, coroner, and champion. What? Those aren't positions? We've done 34 miles or so, maybe 30 into Paducah, Kentucky, and we are so excited to be at this diner.
Oh my God, your sandwich.
I got a burger where the buns are 2 grilled cheese sandwiches. Scott got a giant omelet. We just took an extremely long lunch, but we're gonna power on 34 more miles to get to Shawnee Forest. This feels like a completely different day from the morning.
Yeah, like the birds are chirping, the flowers are out, there's a sun. Who knew the sun existed?
And there's this crazy blue bridge in front of us.
Incredible act of kindness of the trip number 2. We were just walking along a 1.5 mile long unbikeable bridge over a river into Illinois, and we'd been told that it was illegal about a third of the walk through, and a woman in a pickup truck just stopped, let us throw our bikes into the back of her truck, and carried us the rest of the way into Illinois.
Thank you, Cassidy.
Thank you, Cassidy!
Oh my God. What a stupid bridge. What an amazing person.
So we've been in Illinois for like 20 minutes, and it's sunny, it's flat, there's bike trails, people save us from bad bridges. And my question is, 1, do we love Illinois? But 2, does Illinois love us?
We're back on county roads. Just 15 more miles until we get to camp in Vienna.
Hey!
We found a beautiful pond at the top of this Illinois hill.
We're gonna settle it.
We're gonna be the first people to live here. We'll call it Chicago. Check out our camp area for tonight. We got picnic tables, we got blizzards, we got all this space and can pick our campsite. Tonight's gonna be a learning experience. I'm a little anxious because it's supposed to rain tonight. And our tent is positioned a little bit downhill. Hopefully the ground beneath us won't cake up and turn into mud. We're gonna see. We set up a little rock defense to try to divert it just in case. We woke up to our alarm and it is pouring rain. Huge shout out to Scott for convincing me to put our tent underneath the pavilion instead of at one of the campsites because they are pooled with water. We're gonna keep sleeping for a couple hours to try to wait out the rain because we can't bike in this. 9:15, we're finally heading out.
Into the forest!
Look at this trail.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Through the mountains, secret tunnel.
Welcome to Wagon Creek Road. We haven't seen a car in like 17 miles. We've had to be really careful on these county roads so far because deer keep running across the road right in front of us.
Most hills look a lot steeper from a distance. And on the first 2 days, there are hills we might have looked at, given up, and decided to walk up. But now we know that we can handle the hill before we get to it. So for life, just know there's gonna be hills, but they might not be as bad as they look, and you can do it.
We got our day 4 Smoothie King again. Yo, shout out to Sue, our friend's mom, for the amazing leggings that have made it through this trip.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
This is so worth it.
Yeah. Man. We got to a bike-themed dinner restaurant. Yo, my pizza is made of mac and cheese. We're at a Super 8 motel in DuQuoin, Illinois, which is a beautiful town. I don't think I could be more comfortable in my life, ever. We set off from the Super 8 a few miles ago. Today is mostly county roads and highway shoulders, so we're hoping we can pedal steady and make it go by quickly. We found a ride in a pickup truck. Yeah, bikes. Thank you, Rich and Bernie. So we bypassed an unbikeable 20-mile chunk of highway by riding in the back of that pickup truck. Thank you, Bernie and Rich. We're off to another motel tonight because now there's no campgrounds based on the mileage we're trying to stay at. It just got really windy too. This is one of the nastiest headwinds I've ever biked in, but at least we're on a county road. It started raining a bit. I fell, I think on day 2, in the mud. I banged my shin bone right below my knee. So when we go up hills and have to push hard on the pedals, that's a bit of a sharp pain. So I'm trying to manage that when I can.
I've had kind of a lingering pain, base of left neck, and it radiates down to shoulder blade for too much exposure. And it sometimes means that I have to stop more often than I'd like to kind of reset the pain counter.
We made it to the Super 8. We are ordering dinner because we can't move. All day we basically had either a heavy headwind or a heavy side wind, which wasn't that much better.
Our goal on this trip is to become the Avatar and master all 4 elements.
Yeah, I think we just need to get set on fire now. Leaving the Super 8. It's a little wet. It's a little cold, but we've seen worse, and it's day 6, baby.
3-layered day 6, too hot to handle.
So since day 1, when we had to reroute our campsite, we've kind of been like improvising parts of the route because we've had different end destinations. We've basically been like a 10-mile chunk ahead of where I planned for us to be. So technically when we left the Super 8, we're only like 30 miles from our end destination, but we're still taking the scenic route today because we get to be on roads like this.
An Ike.
It just started snowing. All-weather trip. Good news, the snow stopped. It turned into hail. We biked 350 miles to get here. Does it live up to the height? So a year and a half ago when we biked from St. Louis to Chicago, on our first day, 35 miles into the trip, we stopped at North Main Diner here in Edwardsville. And now, we just stopped at North Main Diner. Second time we've ever been here. It lived up to the hype. And now we have the 35 miles remaining that we did to start that last trip. Just cranked out new POAG that had final boss energy.
From here, it's trail riding into St. Louis. Gonna kiss the arch, and then we're gonna be home.
Gonna smooch that arch.
Yeah!
Old Chain of Rocks Bridge.
Wow! We're back! Who lives there?
Hello, is anyone home?
Dad?
St. Louis, you're like 98% of the way there to a bikeable riverfront trail, but they just didn't finish like 2 miles of it.
Just finish it, guys.
Just finish it. It's
Come
so
on.
close. We made it to the arch.
We did it, boys!
We biked here from Nashville.
Forest Park! It's Forest Park! Home stretch, baby!
We made it to Forest Park. Home stretch, baby! Woo! I think it's a rock.